Bike bread, that must be great. Wow, so where did you come up with the name for bike bread?
Shall I look at you or the camera?
Me.
You. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a biker
Not like
first.
the American Idol people. They all look at the camera.
Where should I go?
They always look out in the crowd.
The name of the company I started a couple months ago. I moved here a couple months ago, and then a month after that I started the company. It's called Baking Biker. I'm a biker first. It's a big part of my life. It's one of my passions. It's just a big part of my life. And so I started volunteering at the Bend Community Bike Shed, and part of the proceeds go to them. And I try to do as much delivery and picking up of goods and whatnot by biking. So it's just a big thing in my life, and I just figured it would be good to.
And so when did you learn to bake, and how did you learn to bake?
I've always been cooking and baking back home. I'm from New Jersey. I moved here about 3 months ago, and I went gluten-free about a year ago, and then started playing around with baking gluten-free, and coming out here, it's self-taught. I didn't go to school for it or anything.
Nice.
And just experimenting and playing around.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good. And so tell me about some of the things that you bake.
I make gluten-free, everything's gluten-free. I make gluten-free vegan banana bread and coffee bread, and then also brownies. I just started making brownies. Everything's here at Nature's. They're great. I'm starting to experiment with what else? Muffins and mostly small things like that. And
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just came into the store and you say, hey, look, I got this stuff, and
Yeah,
I'd
Rhonda from Strictly Organic, which is a coffee place here, a great coffee place. She directed me towards Kalen and Nature's over here, and I approached them, and they loved it right away and said, well, carry it when you're ready. And I said, okay. So,
yeah. Is there a lot of organic and sort of sustainable and green things going on here in Bend?
Yes.
Yeah?
Very much so.
What are some of the things that you've discovered?
You can bike everywhere, and there's actually bike lanes. There's a really good sense of community, local. Everybody wants to buy local, support local, and as much organic as possible within that buying local and supporting local. Yeah, it's a wonderful community. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. So what brought you here? How did you hear about it from New Jersey? I used to live in New York. So,
Oh, good.
Yeah, 5 years.
How did I hear about Bend? Or
Yeah.
just, I started researching where I could go that I could bike year-round, snowboard and everything, and I came out for cyclocross, left my bike here, went back home, and then drove back out.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's your website?
My website is bakingbiker.com.